Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Paul Rowe from SoCal Elite Physical Therapy, president and founder. I'll be joining the SoCal Elite sports team to bring you guys some educational videos to increase your mobility, stability, your strength, just bring you guys overall fun stuff to do at home during this time. And parents, siblings can all join along on all these activities. So first off, we're gonna start with some stretching, all right? So I'm gonna go grab a pillow and a chair. So two items you guys may need at home. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you the first stretch myself, and then I'm gonna bring Coach Bim in as well. So the pillow will go on the floor. This acts as a soft cushion for your leg, for your knee to sit on. Go ahead and bring that cushion right there. This chair is meant for you to have something to stabilize you. So when we stretch, if we're trying to hold our bodies up, we're not gonna really get the stretch we want. All we're doing is gonna be trying to hold our body tight together to try and balance, okay? So definitely have a point of contact here. So there's three positions we're gonna go into. The first one is gonna be going outward, this way. Second one will be going forward. And the third one is gonna be going across our body, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Coach Bim in to show you guys this, and I'll show you where you should be feeling certain things and the mechanics of all these stretches. So left knee is down. First, before we begin, we have to get this hip and tuck it back a little bit. And then the first position is gonna be bringing this leg out towards the right here. Good, and then just leaning in that way, keeping your body nice and straight, but leaning in forward to the side. And this stretch should be felt on the left leg in the front of the quad. This is a quad stretch. You're feeling it all the way down this part of your leg. If you feel it elsewhere, usually it's okay. You might feel it in this front right leg, and that's all right. And then we're gonna hold for about 3 to 5 seconds and then come back. And then repeat that 5 to 10 times, okay? The next position is gonna be bringing the foot straight forward. Good, and then all we're gonna do is tuck that hip back again, and then we're gonna lean forward, keeping the body nice and tall. Good, and getting the stretch in the front of that left quad as well. Good, hold for 3 to 5 seconds and then come back up. Good, and then we'll do that about 5 to 10 times as well. This right leg will now go across the body. If you can't do this one because of too much tightness, that's okay, you can skip this one. However, if you can, we're gonna go ahead and stretch and go lean forward again. And you'll feel this in the front of that left leg. Bim's very tight, so he's gonna have difficulty with this one, and that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and come back out of this, and then you can do those 3 quad stretches at home about 5 to 10 times. Hold each position about 3 to 5 seconds. We'll keep it very dynamic. All right, let's go on to the next one here. I'll show you guys first. I'm gonna bring this out of the way. Okay, so this next one is for the hamstring stretch. It's gonna be for the back of the leg. So the first position I'm gonna have Bim go into, right leg in front. Left leg is gonna be able to bend. Right leg is gonna be completely straight, toes on the ground, okay? 3 positions here. We'll be reaching towards the center of our body here, coming back up, reaching towards our middle of our feet, come back up, and then reaching all the way across our body, and then come back up. All right, let's go ahead and have Bim demonstrate this for a second. Good. He's probably got some tight hamstrings, so he's gonna go and reach. Good. Come back up. Good. Go to the center of the foot. Hold there for about 3 to 5 seconds as well. And then come back up. Good. And then reach across the body. Good. And then back up. I'm gonna have you turn to the side so that people can see kind of a better. Good. Go and reach to the center. So this leg is straight, toe is on the floor. If you bring your toes up, you will feel more of it in your calf. Getting back up, we'll go to the center of your foot. Good, and then back up, and then across your body. Good, and then back up. Perfect. All right, so those are the 2 stretches we'll start with, and then I'm gonna have Coach Bim take a seat for a second. We're gonna go through some squats to begin with. Coach Bim will join us in a second, but I'm gonna go through the 3 first. So feet about shoulder width apart. Okay, you can have a chair behind you if you need, but the first position is just gonna be bending down, okay? So our knees will bend. There's no real height as to where low or high you have to go. Just go to your comfort right now. So we're just gonna bend down and then come back up, okay? The next one's gonna be our right foot will go into like a shooting stance, Okay, for our right-handed shooters, this is your shooting stance, okay? Even if you're left-handed, we're still gonna do this right leg in front, come back down, and then back up, all right? Then the left foot in front, back down, and then back up. So my foot is about half a step in front of this back leg, okay? So it's a little staggered. So I'll have Ben bring a basketball up here and himself bring a ball. So this one you can do with the basketball. So he's gonna hold the ball and go into a neutral stance, shoulder width apart. As he starts, neutral stance, just like this, yep. As he comes down into a squat, he's just gonna push this ball out, okay? So go ahead and take a squat, good, and then back up, perfect, back down. Do about 10 to 15 of these. One more time. Perfect, good. And the key thing, I'm gonna have you face that way for a second and then go ahead and do a little squat for me. Okay. Key thing here is not sticking the bottom out too far back. We're not gonna be bending this low back too much. It's gonna be coming straight down and then straight back up. Okay, once you feel you pulling too much through your low back, go ahead and stop right there and don't go too low, all right? So this next one's gonna be facing the camera again, facing forward. Right foot's gonna be in front, left foot in back. Just a natural shooting stance for your right-handed shooters. Go ahead and do a squat there. Same thing, just push that ball out and then back in. Good, back out, back in, then one more time. This one can also be done about 10 to 15 times here. One more time there, good, there we go. And although Bim is a right-handed shooter, we're gonna go ahead and switch to left foot, perfect. Just to work on our positioning, good. And then we're just gonna push the ball out as we take a squat again, going back down, good, back up, back down, and then back up. All right, so for this next one, to add to that same 3 squat positions, we're gonna go back to a neutral position. On the way up this time, as he comes down and then back up, we're gonna go onto our tippy toes, okay? As we go onto our tippy toes, you can go ahead and bring that ball up and then back down, okay? So we're gonna show the camera, up, down, back up, and then lift the ball all the way up to the ceiling and then back down. And as you squat back down, you're gonna push the ball out. Go ahead, good. And then up, perfect. And then again, good, and then back up. Great. Next position after this is gonna be, good. His right foot in front, same thing, the natural right-handed shooting stance. Perfect, so go ahead and push the ball out. And on the way up, you're just gonna go into a shooting form. Great. One more time. Good. And then last one here. Good. And then go ahead and switch legs. So this one, if you're a right-handed shooter, you don't have to go with your left hand on top. If you don't want to, you can still have that nice right-handed positioning. But if you want to work on the ball handling and your hands on the ball, go ahead and do left hand on top. So go ahead and push forward, good. And then back up. Good, again, great. And then one last time. Good. Perfect, and back down. Let me have you face that way for a second. So on a squat, I'm gonna have you just do a neutral squat for a second. One thing to remember is as you come down to a squat, we wanna make sure the heels are down rather than coming onto our toes or sitting back too much with our foot coming up. Well, we wanna make sure we have good mechanics here so we don't fall back and that we're always balanced, all right? Go ahead, I'm gonna take the ball from you, Ben. I'll take a seat. Ben will join us in a second again. All right, so for this last one for this video, what we're gonna do is work on some lunges, okay? Some lunge and some step ups. It's a little bit of both. So the first one's gonna be just stepping up into a layup position here. Okay, you can go ahead and step there. Good, you're gonna go ahead and take a step up. You can go onto your heel, or sorry, a heel raise if you like. So go into a heel raise, coming back down. All right, so that's the first one, just coming up and coming back down. We can add a lunge to these for the parents out there if you're working with your kids. Go ahead and get a weighted ball or can of soup, and then we can take a lunge back, okay? Go up, and we take a lunge back. Good. The next position is gonna be taking a step out to the right and to the left, okay? So up this way, and back down, up this way, back down, and then going to the left side, taking a step, and then back down, okay? One more time, up, and back down. Whether you play basketball or not, siblings, parents all out there, you can use a weighted medicine ball if you have one, a bag full of books, just kind of hold something to lift over your head if you like, or don't use any weight at all. This last one is a little bit tricky, okay? So there's a good amount of balance that is required for this one. Left leg is gonna step back, I'm gonna rotate my whole body, okay? So my foot's still facing forward. I'm gonna rotate my whole body here and then come up, okay? And then come back down this way and then reset. Going to the right, it'll look like this, taking a right foot step back, kind of in an L shape here, and then going into a layup there, and then coming back down. All these positions can be held for about 3 seconds if you like, or less if you have some poor balance, okay? And you can bring it down by not bringing your heel off the ground. You can just go ahead and step, and don't bring the heel up, just leave them down, okay? So I'm gonna have Bim demonstrate one time here. Here you go, sir. So first one's gonna be taking a step with the right foot and then bringing up, good, and back down. On this next one, he's gonna go off to his toes and bring his heel off. Go ahead, and we're gonna go into a layup, good. Hold, and then back down, perfect. And then we're gonna go to the right side. We're just gonna go step to the right, and then lift up, perfect. One more time to the right, but now bring your heel off the ground. Great. And then we're gonna go to the left, same thing. Good. And this next one's gonna be the heel off the ground. So those are the 2 variations you can add, good. And this last one, so this whole step up routine is gonna be that rotational one, okay? So the left foot's gonna take a big step back, and then, yep, great. And then back down one more time with the heel off. Good. And then we're gonna go to the right side. Yep. Great, good. One more time, heel off. Good. So balance on the right foot isn't as great, which is okay. We're gonna keep working on it. The last aspect you can throw into this, if siblings, if you're out there, you don't wanna just do the same activity, you wanna mess with your sibling, go ahead and take a step forward again. We're gonna drive up. Parents as well, you can do a little tap, push, a little shove. As they're coming up, it'll help them in the game, in real life situations, as they're coming up for a layup, getting fouled. You can hit the arm, hit the body, okay? Get a pillow and just smack them in the chest. Go ahead and take a step back, and we'll do the other foot. Yeah, same thing with the left foot, step and drive, great, back down. So all these positions here are gonna be, graded up and down. So heel down is 1, heel off is 2, and the last one's gonna be getting that hit on the body, on the arm, on the legs, okay? Thank you, Bim. So for future videos as well, we'll be adding in more activities such as stability on the ankles, the knees, the hips, a lot of basketball-oriented activities. However, we will make them available for parents and siblings as well. So continue watching, and we'll see you guys.